guys, it's back. Good morning. It's almost 11 o'clock. So gonna try something a little bit different today. Gonna go with a couple of angles facing you and then facing away. So we kind of get both angles on the techniques. So it's camera's face towards the mirror. So I'll be doing the techniques facing forward, towards the camera, facing away, and on both sides, and we'll see how it goes. So hopefully have a couple of people joining shortly, and we'll get going with the lesson. All right, so we're gonna get into it. So doing all our elbows today, and elbows into power tools. So just a real simple warm up. Let's just kind of rotate our bodies side to side, nice and loose, getting the hips open for elbow rotation. Again, I'm hoping everybody is happy and healthy. Gonna continue to try to do these classes twice a day. So we'll go about 30 seconds on this stretch. Five seconds. All right, let's go to my favorite, the air squat. Nice and low, sinking into your heels, coming up onto the balls of your feet. Remember, it's not a race, just warming up, staying active and healthy. I do have a student that has called in and volunteered to hold the camera, so perhaps the angles will get a little bit better as time goes along here. 5 seconds. Good. Let's go back to that rotation again. A lot of elbowing today, so we'll need that. Try to get your arms up now about shoulder level. That's where your elbows are going to be when we throw them. Okay, let's go back to those squats. Again, just get loose. Again, I like to stay straight, like the barbell is on my shoulder. Drive into my heels, roll up into the balls of my feet. Couple more. Okay, grab a quick sip of water. As you guys know, give a shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm always attached to a coffee. That's my water. Okay, let's talk about elbow number one. Again, I'm gonna show it this angle, this angle, this angle, and this angle when we get into it. So elbow number one comes horizontally out across the front. So you want to use your own shadow or your own jaw as a reference. 1, 1, 1. Chin tucked. 1. So now, as I come up, see my feet, I'm rotating on the ball of my foot, just like I'm throwing a punch. Turning my hip horizontally across the front. Okay, so from here, let's go 30 seconds. Elbow number one. Passive stance. You can also keep your hands up like this if you want. I'm going to start from here. On my call. 1. 1. 1. 1. Good. Remember, I'm not stopping at my target. I'm driving through it. Trying to cut the head off my opponent. Reset. 1. 1. 1. 1. All right, good job, everybody. So now, elbow number 2 is going to come out to the side, okay? Remember now, I don't want to generally step when I'm throwing an elbow. Why? Because my target is right here. It's right next to me. All I want to do is rotate my hips. So the explanation of an elbow number 2 on the right side is somebody's on my right side. I rotate my hip and I drive up. I want to have a little flex in my legs in order to kind of bounce off the ground. I don't want to just turn my arm, my hip, my shoulder turn, my knees are bent. And I drive into my elbow 2. Okay, for this one I'm going to show 2 angles, both sideways to the camera. So on my call, we're going to do elbow number 2. We'll do about 8 each. So number 2 is next. Passive, or you can also be like this. 2. 2. Feel free to rotate sides with me. Let's get both sides in. 2. 2. I think these are the best 2s I've ever thrown. No pressure, right? 2. 2. Couple more. 2. 2. Do 2 more for good measure. I'm feeling a little bit energetic. It must be the Dunkin' Donuts. 2. 2. Beautiful. All right, everybody, quick sip of water. Of course, that's synonymous with I need a sip of coffee. All right, guys and ladies, let's go to our 3. So now the threat's right behind me. I look, I deliver, but I'm also turning. So from here, let's kind of go left and right. Let's do left and right. Let's start with our right. Gonna look over my shoulder. Boom. Nice and light right now. And turn. Boom. Other side. I turn. Boom. Other side. Boom. Other side. Rotating my hips and my shoulders into it. Couple on your own. Get warmed up. Then we're gonna blast them. All right, let's get ready to blast them. We're going right side, elbow number 3 on my call. Great. Let's rotate to the other side. 3. Let's rotate to the other side. 3. You want to picture somebody behind you. 3. Other hand up. 3. Try starting from here. Hey, hey, hey. Bad buddy comes up from behind. 3. 3. Now I'm not ready. Whoa. 3. Buddy comes up from behind. Hey, hey, boom. 3. Hey, hey, come on, come on. 3. Beautiful. Okay, now we have 1, 2, and 3. Both sides. We're doing good. 10 minutes into this. Right on schedule. Now I'm going for the gut shot. All right, if somebody's elbowing me, it's called the 6-pack shot, right? All right, so as I look, boom, straight back, but I'm turning my hip and my shoulder. So on your own, just kind of get loose. Let's go left and right. You're turning, picturing a belly there. And you're elbowing back. Right, left, right, come off it, recoil. Left, chin tucked, hand up, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, nice job. All right. Let's rock and roll into the full speed now. I'm going to call right and left. I'm just going to keep moving around here on the angles. Get set. Right. These are fours, so right and left means fours. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. All right, so I think we've effectively kicked about 6 people's butts right now. Let's take about 30 seconds, get a drink of water. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do 5, 6, and 7. Then we're gonna do our power tools and put it all together. Got time for a quick sip. All right, let's talk about 5. 4 is straight back. 5, boom, up to the chin, maybe after I lean them over after a gut shot. So from here, I'm looking, I'm driving up, but I'm still turning my hip and my shoulder up to drive off the ground. I always want a little flex in my legs. If I'm too upright, it makes it very hard for my body to deliver any sort of power, right? If I'm like this, I can't do it, right? I don't want to be a statue. I want to be more like Gumby, and that's not a joke, that's true. So from here, let's go right to the 5. Go nice and easy. I look right. I look here, up to the left. Knees bent. Right, left, top, boom. Right, boom. Left, whoa, boom. There's my target. Okay, let's get set. We're gonna go 8 5s. They're gonna do all the angles. Forward both sides and turn away. So from a passive or here, right side, or whatever side you want to start on. There's no pressure here. You guys work what you want. But I'm gonna just keep rotating. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. All right. Listen, with those elbows, they want to stick their head in our range and challenge us. We take the head right off of those. All right, so let's rock and roll to the 6. It's like I'm brushing back my hair. Just like that. So from here, I can throw it from a passive, but this is generally when somebody's going to be right in front of you. So why not take a little step out of 45, just like we're throwing a punch. So if I'm throwing a right punch, I'm going to step forward with my left. If I'm throwing a right 6, I'm going to take a little step forward. I'm going to feel my connection to the ground and then drive. Boom. So let's just kind of practice that. I can go right, then I can throw left and step right. On your own, it's kind of warming up. Bring that kind of wildly up, and you're covering on the other side. Think of the Pez dispenser, knocking the head off the Pez dispenser, the bobblehead, bobbling forever. That's what you want. Okay, so let's go 6 right side. On my call, hard. And I'm gonna rotate around both ways. 6! Switch sides, 6! 6! Other side, whatever side you want, 6! 6! Hey, 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 6! Come on, man, I don't want any problems. 6. Other side. 6. All right, beautiful. I can feel you sweating at home. All right, now, remember Krav Maga, Alpha Krav Maga in general. It's a defensive system. In order to throw strikes and to defend yourself, you have to be in the right situation. We don't use it for offensive purposes. So this one is very dangerous elbow. I'm gonna come back down on somebody's C-spine or their back. There's a good chance of serious injury or paralysis. So this isn't something that would throw as an extra, go screw yourself strike because you attacked me. This is something that I would use when I was in serious fear of physical assault, death, or serious bodily injury if I don't have another weapon to defend myself. So I have to use my personal weapons. So now 7, remember, I'm gonna go on this side, right down on the neck or the C-spine. So let's practice both sides. We'll go this side first, step in, drop. I like to go opposite arm, opposite leg. It's completely acceptable in the system to go the same way. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with it, but you have to kind of decide. So now we'll go to the other side. And then drop it. Switch sides. 7. Switch sides. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. All right, let's get ready. Gonna rock and roll full speed. Start from a passive, start from here. Start with your hands in your pockets, whatever you want. Hands should never be in the pockets, but let's not all lie, we do it, even in public. 7. 7. 7. 7. Keep rotating sides on your own. 7. 7. 7. 7. Beautiful. All right. So remember that elbow number 7 is probably going to be thrown after a groin kick. And we'll get to that shortly. So now let's take a big 1-minute break. Grab some water. We're going to rock into power tools. And then we're going to combine all our elbows into power tools to wrap up this morning's lesson. Go to the bathroom if you need to. Get a sip of water. All right, we're back. We're back. Okay, so everybody pull out your strong side. Punch. Gonna start with that. So remember our bursting motion. From our fighting stance, I put the weight on my back foot and I burst. Punch. Back foot. Burst. Punch. Back foot. Burst. Punch. If you haven't, kind of join me in this drill now. Burst. Punch. Kind of pivot, switch your directions. Get a little exercise. Good, punch. Now where are we going? Right back to where we started, elbow number 1, right? So let's go punch, strong side with the burst. I set my feet and I elbow. Strong side. Punch, elbow. Punch, elbow. Punch, elbow. Punch, elbow. Look at my stance. My knees are bent. We talked about that. Just subtle reminders, subtle reminders. Okay, now everybody, kind of get ready for your strong side knee. So from a fighting stance, just send it towards your own belly or your shadow. If you have access, we do these classes, the mirror is big. If you don't, no big deal, but a mirror helps. You can kind of see what you're doing, right? Okay, strong side knee now, just send it towards your belly. Do a couple on each side. Or a couple each angle, actually. Okay, so let's wrap it all together with the punch, elbow, knee. And then we'll add, turn it in with this. Gonna start in a passive stance. When I say go, you're gonna do it on your own. Burst in, punch, elbow, knee, so look like this. Go! You can do it from every angle. So you just stand passive anywhere in the room that you want. It's kind of hanging out. All of a sudden you get a threat. Go! Now what are we doing? We're looking around for the next attacker. Where there's one, there's two. That person that I just had to defend myself against is disabled. I get out. I'm getting out. I'm not going to stay and re-engage, right? Self-defense. Okay? Kind of hanging out. Go! Whoa! Punch! Elbow! Knee! Hey, look around. Look around. All right, I'm out of here. You stay on the ground. Listen, stay on the ground. Just kind of hang out. Go! Punch! Elbow! Knee! Hey! Hey! Don't get back up. Stay down. Right? They want to give me something else? I give them something else. All right, so we're going to start off slow, kind of adding power tools to everything that we did. So on elbow one, be a little bit repetitive, right? I'll throw an elbow one, then I'll throw a punch, elbow, knee. So I invite you to work either side, elbow number one. So nice and slow first, let's talk about the one. Boom, elbow one now, I'm in the fight. Punch, elbow, I recoil. Knee. So on your own, shadow box that nice and light. Good rotation every time, hands up. Elbow one, horizontal, person goes back, they up again, punch, elbow, knee. And I look around, putting everything together. Give me a while. Hey, come on, come on, come on. Elbow one, punch, elbow, knee. Not everybody's too smart. They might ask you for your money without having a weapon, right? And then what do? We give them our weapons. Hey! It doesn't have to be the same strikes every time. Recommended. It's whatever you see. If somebody's down on their back, you're not going to throw a groin kick, right? All right, let's go to elbow two. My attack comes in from the side. Let's go nice and light first. Threat. Oh, now I turn in. Punch. Elbow. Knee. Look at where am I. Chin tucked. All the time when I get into a confrontation. I don't want to get knocked out. Elbow two. Boom. Turn in. Punch. Elbow. Knee. Looking around. Either side you want. Elbow three, you're going to turn in. All the way around, punch, elbow, knee. Three. Punch, elbow, knee. Give me a while, huh? Boom, no. Punch, elbow, knee. Elbow four, I feel somebody right up on top of me. Either side. Hey man, what do you got? What's that? Is that yourself for, huh? Wow, wow. I can throw any elbows. 4 and 5 together. And let me follow up with the punch, elbow, knee, or whatever I want. We're not limited. Somebody's attacking us. Number 6. Hey, hey, hey. Come on, come on. Please just stay away from me. Punch, elbow, knee. We don't know which angle. 4, 5. Hey, buddy, give me your money, huh? 4, 5. Turn, punch, elbow, knee. Okay. Now, real quick, it's going to do the groin kick. Lightly. Front kick to the groin from the fighting stance. We can add it to the 7. On your own, picture your shoelace area, your shin, driving through somebody's A-frame, right? When it's time to go, we go. We don't hold back. Hands up. Front kick. Front kick, okay. Now let's go strong side front kick. Drop down to elbow 7, nice and light. We'll add it to a final drill. One more for me. All right, beautiful. So here's what we're gonna do. We have about 3 minutes to go. I want you guys to shadow box all your elbows and your power tools. I'm just gonna do my own thing here. You guys have some fun now, right? It's a long 27 minutes of work, I'll be honest with you, standing up here, but I love it. I do it as many times a day, if we could. And I'm hoping to get there back in the school. So let's just shadow box and round it out. We'll talk a little at the end about what we did today. Okay, go. Finish strong now. What? They explode when somebody attacks you. All right. Let's cool it down a little. Let's go with some twists. Nice and light. Bring them up shoulder level. A lot of elbows. So what I want you guys to do, I'll be back at 6 o'clock tonight with another class. Gonna rock one there. On your own now, just kind of bring your knees up. Just kind of hold them and give it a little extra stretch. Don't rip into it, right? It's a stretch. You want to grab, just kind of stretch. And then after we go off alive, find something and do your hamstrings, all right? Because those are always susceptible. So you want to grab, it's tough for me. Grab your pants, bring your heel up to your butt in a stretch, toes forward. And just kind of stretch that out. All right, we're rocking up to 11:30. I'm sure everybody gave it a kick butt effort up there. I'm back tonight at 6. Much love. Stay healthy. Practice social distancing. I never thought I'd say it, but with 2 little kids, I'm worried about this as well. And we'll get through this. And I can't wait to come back and have the school be greater than ever. I appreciate your support, and I'm going off live. We'll see you tonight.